Hello there, my Maple Leaf fans. Welcome to the postgame show. I'm going to take you to the postgame. We can hear comments after their loss to the Ottawa Senators 5-3 last night. So here we go. I'll take you live. Enjoy.
I am by your side. I am by your side.
I think like you look at the first period, the first 15, 16, 17 minutes, we obviously like dominated them. They're coming off a break, and we were aware of that, and you got to give a lot of credit to our top guys. That first shift, which he changed after about a 25-second shift, and I think he led the way there. Same with Austin and Willie and John too. Going short and hard, got everyone involved, rolled the four lines, and played some good hockey. But then obviously there's 60 minutes for a reason, so we're going to have to find a way to play that way every minute. Of course, it's a hockey game. They're gonna get their chances. They're gonna get the looks, but try and minimize the mistakes off of our own sticks, essentially, that give them a little life. And we do that, we're in a good spot. So did some good things, but obviously we got to be a little bit better, and we will be next game for sure.
Before the game, Sheldon Keefe said that the Ottawa Senators were a team that stressed you guys offensively. Did you feel that way in this game?
Yeah, they're an offensive team for sure. That's definitely their strength. They got a lot of talent, transition the puck pretty well, but their weakness is probably more so in their own zone, and we tried to attack that as much as we could. And like I said, we did a lot of good things, but there's some things we can be better at and clean up for sure, and we will be.
What's your reaction to Ridley Gregg slap-shotting it into the empty net?
Hey, in a situation like that, we stick together, so obviously we didn't like that, but hey, emotional game, and no matter what happens, from start to finish, puck drop to the buzzer, we're going to stick together as a team. So group of five out there. In that case, it was a group of six, and we don't let anyone get pushed around.
Is that a game where emotions really can carry over when there wasn't really a lot called? It kind of seemed like it was kind of one of those let them play type of feels out there tonight.
Yeah, there was definitely parts of that game where it felt like a playoff atmosphere. Obviously, had a pretty heavy fan base that travels with us, so would have liked to get them the 2 points tonight. And hey, emotional game, and there's no time to kind of sit here and feel sorry for ourselves. We got to get ready to go. We got a big homestand coming up, and we're going to do a really good job of preparing for that. And we'll be ready to go.
You don't get the result you wanted, but what did it mean for you to get a goal, first one in a little while, especially after the one that was kind of taken away in the offside challenge there earlier?
It probably wouldn't have counted anyways, because not that I meant to kick it in, but it's just reactionary. You open your foot up and kick your motion river, so that probably wouldn't have counted either way. And I think our line had an opportunity to get out there and create some energy, and there's some things that we can clean up. Obviously, everyone can, but we did some good things, and Kiefer kept putting us out there and rewarding us, and we didn't take that lightly, and just wanted to work as hard as we could every single time we got on the ice and create energy. So, like I said, just as our whole team did, we got to create some energy and stick with it and find a way to play a full 60 minutes, because that's what it takes to win this league.
First time over here.
It was good. Yeah, felt pretty good. Some good and some bad. That was kind of our game today.
What was the bad?
Situational stuff for me. As a team, I thought we were really good at times, and there was some stretches in the game where we handed them a little bit of offense, and they're a good team. They're a good offensive group, so they're going to make plays, and they're able to finish on a couple.
Do you think this is a team, they're at the bottom of the standings right now in the Atlantic Division, that maybe teams take lightly?
No, I don't think so. We were ready to play. Our first 15 minutes were really good, so we were ready to play. It's tough. It's a tough league. They're a good team. I know they're at the bottom of the standings, but they got some good players, and they seem to be playing well right now.
What do you think was the difference that allowed Ottawa to kind of get back in the late in the first period and then kind of take it?
Yeah, obviously they got some momentum off their goal. We're going into the dressing room 1-1. It was that stretch in the second where they were able to kind of separate a little bit.
Does Morgan Riley's reaction to the empty net goal encapsulate the frustration of this game that you guys were feeling?
No, that had nothing to do with it. Just a stupid thing to do by their guy there at the end.
Stop shooting it?
Yeah.
What's the difference in that game from your perspective?
We just gave up a little bit too much, and they got a lot of offense over there. They've shown that throughout the season. So,
hear that? You've got this. Your other sides are calling. Where will they?
just gave up a little bit too much, and obviously we had our opportunities throughout the night and just didn't capitalize on them enough.
How defeating is this feeling right now?
Anytime you lose in the National Hockey League, it's not a great feeling, especially with the type of team that we have and what our expectations are and what we're striving for. So, it's a disappointing loss, especially against a division rival. So, we got a lot of hockey still left to play. Obviously, look where we got to be a lot better, and then we got a big week ahead and regroup and get excited about Tuesday.
John, how would you describe how things escalated at the end?
Well, we obviously didn't like the result on the empty netter, so we're going to stick together and stand our ground when necessary.
You feel like it kind of had a let them play kind of environment there? There wasn't a lot of penalties called in that game.
Yes, it definitely had that type of feel. So you just got to keep playing and control the things that you can control.
You think Ottawa kind of got a chance to kind of get back in? It looked like you yourself had like 3 opportunities in front of the net in that opening frame, and then they just kind of creep in to kind of level it at the end of the first period there.
Yeah, we'd obviously love to score on all our opportunities and definitely extend our lead. So, yeah, I mean, no doubt I would love to put one of those in. So, you just got to keep playing, and whether they go in or not, keep doing the good things, and obviously check well, defend the way we need to. And I still didn't think that was at the level it should have been at, and starting with myself.
What would it mean for you to see guys like Domi and Nyes get on the score sheet here to provide some secondary scoring for the group?
Yeah, they're big parts of our team. So, and players that can generate offense and have their whole lives, and certainly, Max has obviously been in the league for a while, so his expectations and what he can do and what he's shown. So, great to see them get on the board and contribute tonight.
Have you ever seen a guy slap shot into an empty net before?
I haven't.
Sheldon, how do you react to that loss?
Just take a day off tomorrow, move on, get ready for the next one.
What was the difference in that in your mind, like that led to Ottawa getting the slight edges?
We gave up too much in transition. That's what they do very well, probably better than any team in the NHL, and we fed into that. I thought that we're 2 minutes away from a pretty clean first period on the road, and just completely egregious play at the end of the first period there to lead to their first goal. And that's our best people. And probably in the last 2 minutes of the first period, our best people, I thought let us down there and changes momentum of the game. And ultimately it ends up being a 1-goal difference. So, I'd like that moment back, but there was others inside of it. At the same time, we missed a ton of chances that we could have probably scored more than we did tonight, and we didn't. So we lose the game.
What do you think of Morgan Riley's reaction to really Greg's slap shot into the empty net?
I thought it was appropriate.
You think? Are you concerned at all that he might get some supplemental discipline as a result of that?
Yeah, I'm sure they'll look at it. Yeah.
You think maybe the egregious play you were talking about in the first period led to frustrations blowing over for him for the entire night?
No, I think he's reacting to a play. Their player has the right to do what he wants in that moment, and our players have the right to react. It's the motions of the game, and that's the way it goes.
When you say it's appropriate, why do you think that's appropriate?
It's pretty apparent.
in that game, it looked like a lot was let go. It kind of you think that kind of maybe led to maybe more of a playoff vibe, or kind of what you're expecting?
I don't know. I mean, I hate that we get a tripping penalty behind our net, 6 minutes left in a close game, and we don't get any power plays. That's a tough one, but yeah, I thought the refs let a lot go both ways.
Just a reminder that Tuesday, the Maple Leafs play the St. Louis Blues. I'll be back at midnight on Tuesday with the highlights. But for now, this is Jonnywatts reporting for Jonnywatts Sports Desk. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye for now.